All right, here with LeBron James. And LeBron, you of all people know how many hours, days, weeks, months go into getting to these NBA finals. So after game one and you lose, take us through what happens. Can you go to sleep afterward? What's the next day like in your brain?
Well, I mean, right away, I mean, you're kind of going through, some of the, the mistakes that you made in game one, the ways what you could have done personally to help the team win. But then you kind of just start to prepare for game two. Honestly, I mean, I slept really well last night for the first time in a while. But we came in today and we watched film. We've seen ways we can get better, seeing some of the things that we didn't do so well. And then, you prepare for the next game.
The fact that these games are so precious, it takes so long to get here, do you feel that through every day of this week?
Well, I mean, in this situation, when you have 2 days in between, it hurts a little bit more. You have too much time to kind of think about what you did, and you want to get back out there and try to make amends of what you did in game one. But this is a great opportunity for us. This is a great opportunity, and we should seize it.
Now, you had a very tough physical 7-game series going into this series. You talked a little bit after game one about feeling that exhaustion because the team you were playing, they had a bunch of rest before this series.
Well, absolutely. And, we came off a 7-game series, and, with San Antonio having 9 days off, they look more fresher than us mentally and physically going down the stretch. And, but right now, you got to try to throw that away. You got to throw away the 7-game series, and we're here, and we got to put that behind us and figure out ways we can, win this.
Now, you lost game one of the NBA Finals last year. You went on and won the next 4 straight. In fact, since you've been in Miami, every time you've lost game one of a series, you have won the next 4 straight. I'm not saying you're going to reel off 4 here, but what is it about you that lets you do that?
Well, I think one thing about our team and one thing about me, we get better as the series goes on, and we figure out ways we can exploit our competition, do better the next game, and guys kind of live for that moment. And we hate being down 0-1. We don't like being down 0-1, but we've been able to, come back even stronger, those next games.
Now, we've seen you take a leadership role with your teammates throughout these playoffs. Sometimes it's in-game, some vocal speeches, a few maybe curse words here and there. Sometimes it's a little more quiet
PG,
after a shoot-around.
PG, I got to be more PG for the kids that's watching.
I mean, what are you going to do in between game 1 and 2 to sort of get your guys where you need them to be?
Well, just make sure that we're there mentally more than anything, and understand that the opponent that we're going against are not going to make many mistakes, so we can't make mistakes as well. And we have to finish possessions. We have to finish possessions both offensively and defensively and make that team work because they're going to make us work on the other end. So, we have some more time. We have at least 48 hours to kind of think about what needs to be done to win game 2, and I think we'd be ready for it.
You have always been the guy the entire rest of the team is keying on, the opponent is keying on. I remember watching you in your senior year of high school. It has been that way your whole career. So after thousands and thousands and thousands of these opportunities, and then you get to game 1 of the finals, it's that way again. Do you ever get the feeling, hey, worry about someone else? Do you just want to play one of these games where the whole defense isn't built around stopping you?
I mean, it is what it is. And, I've put myself in a position to have that attention. And I think it's great that I'm able to draw attention away from my teammates to kind of put them in a position where they can be successful. But, you would wish you could go out there and, you're not the key guy that, everyone looks at. But, that's what I'm in. And, I have to figure out ways I can, be great even with that going on.
Because when you played the Spurs in 2007 in those finals, the entire game plan was about stopping LeBron. In game 1, we saw a lot of the game plan seemed to be just stop LeBron.
Yeah, and I've seen that, and I've seen a lot of that. They loaded the box, they put a lot of people in the paint, and dared a lot of our shooters to make shots. And but that's why we got here. A lot of teams have put a lot of emphasis on stopping me from getting in the paint or not allowing me to do what I do. And my teammates has always come up for me, and that's why we're here in the finals. And I know they'll come up for me again.
We'll see you in game 2. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Rachel.